Alright, and welcome back everyone. So here with me I have one of the greatest Prince of Persia runner of all time. I have Goost. So you can go ahead and present yourself.
Hello, I'm Goost, and this is the best Prince of Persia game ever. It's called Arabian Nights, not to be confused with Prince of Persia Arabian Nights, which I think Robbie is doing tomorrow. It's a whole different game, and if you're a keen observer, you might be noticing something really odd about this particular feed, because I'm playing in Japanese. When I was figuring out the meme I was gonna put in my webcam box, I was looking for a run to use as footage, and I found out that I somehow got this version working a while ago, and then I was like, you know what? I've never done a run on this version. Let's run Arabian Nights in Japanese. So that's what we're gonna do. But before we begin, I need to actually start up the meme. So I need to resize this. All right. I'm pretty much ready to go. Let's see. Can I menu? Yes. So I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. I pressed escape too early there. So yeah, this is the Japanese version. I'm just gonna run into this cutscene over here because who knows what it's gonna be like. There's gonna be a bunch of pop-up boxes popping up everywhere. I don't understand any of this. But the funny thing about this version is that they actually use the normal like voice sounds from Ali rather than translating them for some reason. So like half the text is in the Japanese voice, and half the text is just the original audio from the game. So, you know. I found something new in this level, and I hope... Oh, what? What? Sure. I managed to land on this then, and then fall off. So here I need to backflip into this cutscene trigger thing, and if I did... Yes, I did it right! So you see there's text at the top. I did something weird where I'm in the cutscene but also text is trying to play, and now I'm in this area right here, which is the start of the second level. Normally you're not supposed to be able to see this, and we're invisible in here. And the cutscene doesn't really play, even though the princess is making sounds. So yeah, that's level 1. It features a lot of out of bounds, and the first cutscene there is completely optional, but I like going there in runs because it's basically free to go there. Also, this is new. Can I land it? Yes. Good. That's something I found while messing around with something. There's a clip on Twitch where I phase through the floor there, and it's like... I tried to replicate it, but I couldn't, so, you know. It's really hard, but I found out that you can just do that, so you don't need to phase through the block that you need to push away for the puzzle there. So this is the first level with an actual boss in it. There he is. And normally, he's like... I like how the voices don't fit at all. But yeah, normally that guy's like, be careful, he's very smart and handsome or something. And it's just hilarious. Oh shit. I need to take out my sword before going in here. That's right. Alright, so I'm gonna jump behind the boss, hopefully. And then I'm gonna go into stealth mode, because stealth mode insta-kills bosses. Normally you're not supposed to be able to fight bosses without them detecting you.
急いで父に会いに行きましょう。私たちを作り上げた素晴らしい魔人の力で、結婚前には誰も私にキスできないことになっているの。もしキスすれば、魔人が私をすぐに父の元に連れ戻してしまうの。それじゃあ、キスしてちょうだい。じゃあ、宮殿で会いましょう。
I like how they didn't adjust the cutscenes at all for the timing for the new text. Oh god. This sure is something, alright. Alright, so I need to pick up a few things in here before I actually go to the end of the level. A few of the bosses actually rely on items, and I need to just pick them up in random spots. Alright, so this is the first level that I haven't practiced in a while, so should be fine, but you know. I figured if I'm gonna be making a train wreck, I might as well make it an extra train wreck, right? Nah, it's gonna be fine. This is quite an easy speedrun. It's just that I'm playing on the Japanese version for the very first time. I don't know whether I can pull off every trick in the book. I think I can. This jump. Okay. I need to just reset here and... Yeah, there we go. I need to jump on that thing. What are they saying? It's like their audio is cutting out. Alright, let's see. So in this level, we actually have to do some gameplay. Oh my god. And we need to collect these puzzle pieces, because we need to rescue the genie that is trapped in a wall? Don't ask me. We're gonna be using magic to hopefully kill these snakes before they attack me, because if they attack, they can completely stunlock you. Oh god, that's an issue. Shit. That is an issue. They're gonna attack me before I can finish this puzzle. Those snakes are an issue, man. Oh god. Right. I should also select the right puzzle piece. It's so weird. It actually feels like they put a lot more effort into the translation than you really would expect from a game in this era. Especially one that is kind of obscure. Like, at the I think at the time Windows wasn't really, well, now we're talking 2002. Windows had been adopted by that point. Can I make this jump? My mouse sensitivity is all sorts of over the place. There we go. Jesus. That's not supposed to be this hard. So this jump right here is extremely tight, and it's actually terrifying to actually do these. Especially when your mouse settings don't seem to be where you want them to be. Oh god. I need to make more fast saves. Fun fact, this game calls them fast saves instead of quick saves. Not sure why, but I think it's funny. Yeah, the Japanese target audience definitely was huge for a game like this. I wonder how popular Prince of Persia in general was in Japan at the time. Okay, I'm a bit further back than I would like to be here, but that should be fine. So here we're gonna... okay, it's fine. We're gonna be using stealth again to kill this guy. If I can get into stealth mode, of course. I need to put away my sword for this level, because if I don't, I'll get some issues. Because I need to jump out of bounds here. And we're gonna be picking up an item called the flute. And the flute is insanely broken. There we go, that's the flute. I also need to not quick save, I think, until later on in the level, because that might give me an issue. I need to head towards the light that I'm seeing in the distance there. This should be fine. Because at the light you see over there, that's where the princess is. Also, the flute I just picked up, it allows me to jump in midair, and it's extremely OP. Ooh, I didn't die. Okay, now we need to do Simon Says, and I haven't done this in a while. So I need to actually focus. Oh my god, these translations. Oh my god. Oh no, we got the cutscene skip. Oh, I need to turn my mouse here. Okay, I'm stuck on the stairs. This is good, because this is gonna give me cutscene control. And I want that, because that allows me to do something stupid. This is definitely hentai.
お父様、この方と結婚したいの。お金はないけど、心は錦って感じよ。わかっとるよ。彼はいいじゃ。その約束の5人の姫という褒美は彼を
This is fine.
させよう。薄汚い下賤の者が。まったく悪運の強いやつだ。わしからマスケード姫を奪ったことを必ずや後悔させてくれようぞ。言いたいことでもあるのかね、最初。他の娘たちは宮殿の外におる。わしにはわかる。急げは。
Hold on. Oh god. The game crashed. Oops. Oh god. It's probably because I killed the guy. Let's see. Can I kill it through DX Wind? Good grief. We need to do this again. And we died. This is another thing that can happen. If you land in this cutscene the wrong way, you just die. That's not that. Oh god. Let's see if the cutscene skips again.
こはどこ？あなたは誰？あなたはそんなに高貴な方にも見えないけれど、でも不思議、引きつけられるようなうっとりするような気持ち。あなたのそばにいるだけで胸がワクワクするわ。急いで父に会いに行きましょう。結婚させてくれるかもしれない。
So, in that cutscene, she's like, "Where am I? Who are you? Let's get married." And the thing is, I should probably explain the story after this cutscene a little bit. And I'm not gonna kill the Sultan and the Grand Vizier, because that's probably why the game trashed.
この方と結婚したいの。お金はないけど心は錦って感じよ。
わかっとるよ。彼は有能じゃ。その上約束の5人の姫という褒美は彼をやる気にさせよう。
薄汚い下賤の者が。まったく悪運の強いやつだ。わしからマスケード姫を奪ったことを必ずや後悔させてくれようぞ。
言いたいことでもあるのかね、最初。
私はただ閣下にこう申し上げたかっただけでございます。太陽が昇り、明日が来れば、勇敢な若者が閣下の気高きご悲嘆をお慰めする日は、もう一日しか残されておりませぬ。
過酷な現実にわしを引き戻してくれて大変ありがたいの。立派な宰相殿。他の娘たちは宮殿の外におる。わしにはわかる。急げ我が息子よ。我が未来の息子よ。
So, the story of this game. The first princess that we saved, she sent you a letter and she's asking you to save her because there's this rule in this land where if the daughters of the Sultan don't get married before their 21st birthday, they will be outcast and the Grand Vizier is actually the one who takes over. And the Grand Vizier is kidnapping all the 5 daughters of the Sultan because the Sultan has 5 daughters that are all the same age because magic. That's kind of the plot in 5 sentences. Right here I'm gonna be jumping through the ceiling. So the flute, it basically allows you to jump in midair and do stuff like this. And that's why it's like one of the most vital items in the speedrun, because I think without the flute, you would have to do so many things. Whew, good grief. This sure has been run so far. Alright, so here you're supposed to put some idol in like a coffin. We're just gonna jump. Oh, that's not where I want to end up. That's also not where I want to end up. I need to see. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, so with the flute jump, you basically just use the flute in midair, but there's a little bit of a subtlety to it, where you can control where you're jumping, sort of. But if you have the sword out, you at times get locked into jumping in a certain direction, and you don't want that because that'll actually be problematic in a lot of ways. So this is the level where we're gonna meet the gardener. The gardener is the brother of the Sultan, and this will come into play later into the story. Alright.
失礼します師匠、私が新しい弟子です。
お前はこの仕事には若すぎるようだ。昔とは大違いじゃ。では手始めに果樹園に行って洋梨の種を取ってこい。ちょっと試してみたいことがあるのじゃ。赤羽の祭りにはアジサイを植えよが合言葉じゃ。
It's such a cliche voice. I need to kill this guy because he's guarding a bucket. And you might be wondering, why do you care about a bucket? And especially one that is as heavy as this one, because now we're locked into walking at a really slow pace. So, if people like, I would love to find a skip for this, but I've not really been able to find anything for this, because the ending of the level is triggered by a cutscene, as far as I know. I haven't tested something that I just thought of, but yeah, being able to skip this would save approximately 1.5 minutes at least. So Havard, you should pick up this game and like break it further. Thank you. The gardener gave us a password for this door. I don't know what the password is in this. Also, here's a monkey. That cutscene doesn't stop until you actually press escape. I need to drop this bucket, because this guard will get really pissed off if I carry water to the jugs, and the other guard in the tower is already pissed off at us, so, you know, that's always fun. So now we're just gonna be carrying water over to these jugs on the wall, and as soon as I put water in all of them, the ending of the level triggers. And this is really a tedious part, because it's just, you're walking around super slowly, and there's, as far as I know, not a single way to actually speed this up, so this is definitely something I would love to skip, if possible, but I've tried jumping into the area behind the gate and all that stuff. It didn't do anything, unfortunately. Also, that monkey cutscene, I think the only reason it's there is because the monkey is eating bananas, and there's banana peels on the floor here sometimes. Yeah, like right there. If you walk over it, this happens. And I think the only reason the monkey is in here is to explain why Ali is slipping on banana peels. I'm pretty sure that's the entire reason for that whole cutscene. This game is kind of silly, as you might have gathered. So there's a guard up in that tower, but yeah, we can just ignore him. I just had to think for a second. Also, the gate opens towards us in this cutscene. Now watch as we go into the next level. Also, there's a big, scary tiger over there, but not to worry. I'm sure they'll be fine. He looks very docile. So remember how the gate opened towards us? It just closed and now it opens away from us. That's Arabian Nights. I should probably mention, the goal of this level is to make a bouquet, because the next daughter of the Sultan we're going to be rescuing and then afterwards also marrying, she does not want to marry us unless we bring her the most beautiful bouquet in the world. Excuse me, tiger. He was pushing me around. That's very rude. I don't have a pear. Oh right, it's the pear is right there. Right, I need to eat this because the flower for some reason needs pear pips. And that's why you pick up a pear that just fell off a tree. I just realized an issue.
それほどいい匂いだとは思いませんが。
そんなもんじゃぞ小僧。わしは千の香りを持つ花を作るつもりなんじゃ。毎回うまくいくとは限らん。老いぼれのカササギみたいにブラブラしてないで。
What is the combination to this again? Oh no. I'm drawing a blank here. But before we need to put the combination in, I just need to walk over here and just grab these items through the backside of the chest, because, you know, that's how you do. I'm trying to remember the code. I could probably just look it up, but... I think it was... this? Please be correct. That looks like the flower we need. It died. Or did it? It died. I'm like 90% sure it is something along these lines. Oh shit. Yeah, just hold on while I totally don't Google this. I know there's a walkthrough somewhere. Good God. I could also just open a running VLC, I guess. Oops. Like, if there's one thing I should have probably prepared ahead of time, it's this. That's not a run. I have a run somewhere. I think I do. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's see. What is the code? 42834. All right. I was close. Alright, so while I was looking for a guide, I typed some things in the background, and that's the thing with running this game. The way I'm running this is through a windower, because this is a 4x3 game, and I don't have a 4x3 monitor, like most people these days. And running a 4:3 game in full screen is really painful. There's just one really annoying thing about it. This game does not like it if you alt-tab when you're running in windowed mode without changing a certain setting. So I had to make it think the window is always run, and it accepts background input. And one of the things that happens is that there's a flower that grows over here, which if you press T, it just grows. Normally you're supposed to do a really, really annoying puzzle for that, and I didn't feel like doing it. Uh-oh. Shit. This is bad. Maybe? Okay, this is good. One thing you might have noticed is that sometimes Ali actually plays the flute while I'm trying to flute jump. And I can cancel that out just by quick saving, and that way it's just, yeah, it's actually kind of necessary to do that at times. That jump was very dodgy. Right here I'm gonna be abusing something that I found out at some point, where quick saving and then loading does something really funky, and I'll explain that after this cutscene.
そ私の夫にふさわしい人よ。
黒い月ってなんだろう。
おい、俺に聞くな。知りたきゃ町の案内人のところへ行け。
Don't worry about her legs, it's fine. I was mentioning something about flute jumping and quick saving. Oh yeah, quick saving. Fast saving. If you load a save, the order of items where they're spawned in like a list is changed. And every time you hit the bottom of a level, you can trigger something. This can be either an item pickup, like right here, or a cutscene. By quick saving and quick loading,
君なら黒い月のことを教えてくれるはずだと案内人から聞いたんだ。
by quick saving and quick loading, you actually influence the order in which these things are triggered while falling out of bounds. And that's actually used to our great advantage, because there's levels where if you do that, you basically beat the level pretty much straight away. Right here I need to fight with this guy for a better sword. Oh fuck, this is bad because this is gonna freeze everything, so I need to kill the game. That's fine. Nothing new there. I just hope I did a fast save just before. Yeah, I did. So this guy, we need to fight him for a sword, because otherwise the story won't progress. And instead of fighting him, like normally you're supposed to pay him money. Oh my god. Normally you're supposed to talk to him and pay him, like, I don't know, 20 pieces of gold or something, and then he'll start fighting you. Instead, we're just gonna throw a bomb at him, and he's gonna get really angry at us, and he'll try to fight us. And this way, we can just fight him. Oh, that's bad. Without actually having to fight. And if I didn't screw this up monumentally, there we go. He's gonna give us a sword.
なんて幸運なやつだ。だが俺は約束を守るぞ。この武器を持っていけ。二度と俺のとこには来るな。
I love how cliche these voices are. And yeah, we used to joke that the sword was useless in this game, but the sword is actually not useless anymore.
何も言うな。お前が黒い月の党員だったということは知っている。時間がないんだ。いい加減にしないと最小の衛兵に告発するぞ。
大声で言うな。俺は役立たずだったんで、とっとと一派を追い出されたんだぜ。で、何の用さ。
地下水道の入り口を。
よし、出発だ。
I forgot to do something that would have made this cutscene more funny. But yeah, it used to be the case that we didn't pick up the sword, or well, we didn't use the sword, because melee in this game is absurdly broken, except for using stealth. When you use stealth, it's all fine for some reason. Because, well, if you manage to get into a boss fight without the boss detecting you, you can just use stealth to one-shot everything, because I think what happened is they assumed you can't get into a boss fight without them knowing you're there. And that's why they probably didn't consider that people would be able to stealth sneak up to them and just kill them. I just picked up the magic turban. It does something. I don't know exactly what, but the only reason we are picking it up is because it makes sure the ending cutscene doesn't crash. And that is extremely important. Right here, I just need to kill that guy, because I need his key to open this door. Normally you're supposed to fight all those guys, but, you know, I couldn't be bothered. This is another one of those levels where you fast save and fast load to change the order in which things are triggered out of bounds. Apparently I picked up another flower. That sometimes happens. But then you fall into this and you end the level. And this level is... I wouldn't say it's short per se, but it used to be extremely long because of the boss fight that we're going to be heading towards, which is somewhere roughly in this direction. I should be in the arena now. Yeah, okay. No, don't. Alright. So I'm just gonna do a safety jump right there because I'm pretty low on health, and that can be an issue in this game. This boss, he used to take more than 1.5 minutes to kill. Nowadays, not so much, because of the stealth kills. Next up, I'm just gonna jump up here. I think I need to... Do I need to load here? I don't remember, but I need to fall in some direction and talk to a guy. Ah yeah, we're fine. I'm gonna try staying at low health for the rest of the game.
偉大なるナレダイン3世がエジプト遠征から持ち帰ったものです。高さ10メートル、運搬には200人以上の奴隷と確か50頭のラクダが必要だったということです。それ以来、ここのラクダはみんな足が短くなったと言います。これも言い伝えに過ぎませんが、ご清聴ありがとうございました。あなたは999人目の客でした。また会いましょう。
So, to leave this town, we need to pick up an item called the... Which of these is audio? No. We need to have a camel, because for some reason we can't leave this town without a camel. And the only way to get it is by talking to this guy. And we need to talk to him twice, because the first time he's like, "Oh, you're my 999th customer, so too bad you don't get anything." But the next time you talk to him, he's like, "Yeah, you're my 1000th customer." And then he gives you a voucher for a camel. Also, I just performed the hottest skip in speedrunning history. Also, note how the... we got the bat cycle. Note how the button to open the gate is on the outside of the city, which is, like, extremely secure if you're trying to keep people in. But yeah, the hottest skip in speedrunning history is just turning down the audio and the cutscenes don't play. And yeah, very short legs camel. The guide actually explains why that is. It's a very long-winded story, and it... honestly, it doesn't really matter, because it has no bearing on anything in the game, really. It's just like flavor text. Right here we can just jump out of bounds using the flute. So we're just gonna jump in this direction for like, I don't know, 30 seconds at least. Until we actually get to where we need to be. And that should be coming up soon, I think. It's just really hard to actually guess. Okay, we are getting somewhat close, but I think I'm currently too low. There should be something above me right now. Yeah, I should not have let myself fall there. I'm just gonna continue jumping like this. And eventually, hopefully, we'll get to see something. I just know that I need to jump in this direction to get here. So this boss is like, I don't know, like a classic... Ooh, that's... maybe still salvageable. Yeah, it is. This boss is like a Medusa type thing. If you approach this boss without like a ring of protection, they'll just freeze you. But luckily we can just do this, because, you know, we're a Lee and we don't give a shit. Right here, the prince normally makes some kind of joke that implies she's really into bondage, but I guess we don't get that in this. Right here I need to buy a bunch of knives. Oh, there we go. Oh god, that is so confusing. The selected text is black instead of white. So this is the castle again. The Grand Vizier has taken over. And you would think he's like the big evil guy, but actually he's not. The Grand Vizier is working for the gardener. Uh-oh, this is bad. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I need to throw a bunch of knives at this guy. Okay, that's fine. The Grand Vizier, so he is in... he's working with the gardener, and the gardener, he's the brother of the Sultan. And he's actually the one who found the magic lamp that spawned the genie. We don't actually see the genie all that much in this run, but he's probably very relevant to the story. Yeah, so the Sultan stole the magic lamp from the gardener, and he used it to become the Sultan, while the gardener wanted to be Sultan instead of the Sultan, but, you know, his brother was like, nope, not happening. So, really, the question is, who is the one who's evil here? I think it's really the Sultan and not the gardener. And that's the interesting thing about this game. Like, you would think this is like the stereotypical Arabian Nights kind of story, right? But it's actually... Oh god, that was almost perfect. So this is... I'm having a bit of an issue here because I have low health, so any falling damage I take is gonna kill me right now. I picked up a knife. Oh yeah, that's normal. But yeah, so the Sultan is evil, and he's really... I survived the fall, but then I got killed through the wall, because this is Arabian Nights. I could heal, but I really don't want to at this point, to be honest. I might want to turn a little bit like this. I might be able to fall in a more beneficial position. Still falling. That's not good. A fair point. Why shouldn't I be killed through a wall? Okay. Oh, okay. I need to be very fast. Yes! Yes! We did it! Oh, God. We are on the ceiling. Okay. This is good. Alright, so we need to land back inside. Luckily, we can just hobble over here. and we're gonna fall onto this bookcase and then push it aside. So the Grand Vizier, when we killed him, he dropped these parrot seeds. We need them to get the spirit to say the magic words, and then we can fly off on the magic carpet. Which makes perfect sense, right? And then it's off to the final level. Yeah, it's the final level. You're supposed to fight the gardener in this level. Spoiler alert, that's not gonna happen. We're just gonna be very cheeky with our flute right here. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was super close. I need to do 4 jumps right here. The only issue is that the 4th jump, you actually have to jump in midair. I'm just gonna... Oh, that's... I wonder if that's an issue. This is a bit annoying. See, I want to actually... Oh god, that's... I need to keep my low health because it's funnier for the ending. Okay, this is fine. And that's time. We're gonna be watching the ending cutscene, of course, because... I mean, that's why you're here, right? So yeah, this is the final level. Sultan is saved.
感謝するとあれよ。さて、わしは宮殿へ戻らねばならん。わしは姫たちと同じ力を持っておる。さあ、と一息だ我が息子よ。そんなにわしとキスするの嫌か？
ひげがい
Alright, so we get to be a Grand Vizier and marry all 5 daughters. We've only seen 4 of the 5 daughters, if you've been paying close attention, and that's kind of the funny thing about this run. These voices. Oh my god. This, yeah. Truly a nightmare. Oh, shit. I was gonna type, hey princess into chat, but that kills the audio.
I cannot believe you just beat Arabian Nights in Japanese.
I mean, I kind of expected it to be not too different from the original releases, but you know, you never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, you beat the game and the girls dance for you. In a weird nightmare scene. This game is very good.
It's just so good. Like, that's why Arabian Nights is probably like the best game we will have in this marathon.
I mean, this game is just extremely special because, like, it's kind of like a train wreck, but you can also you can tell that the people who worked on this actually kind of put a lot of love into the game. It's just that the execution is a bit janky. But I honestly love this game.
Yeah, honestly, like, it's a... I think it's a great run to watch. I'm pretty sure it's a great run to play as well. I
It's
think
very
it's
fun.
something that, yeah, it's something that is on everyone's to-do list in the community at one point. Like, that's normal. But yeah, like, honestly, just try to run it, and thanks a lot for showing it to us again, like, for PoPRuns. Always a
Yeah,
pleasure.
no problem. It's always fun pulling out Arabian Nights. It's usually a disaster, and that's pretty much how I want to have it.
Honestly, like just imagine a run of Arabian Night that goes correctly, like no crash, no weird collision at one point where
Right?
something is supposed to work. No, no, no.
Yeah,
Honestly, if it was like that, no,
my
it wouldn't be.
my standards for a good marathon run of Arabian Nights is that it has to crash at least once, and things have to be kind of a train wreck, because that's honestly the best way to show off this game.
I totally agree.
But yeah, thanks for having me. I think we're having Arabian Nights, the Prince of Persia version, tomorrow at like 1 p.m., something like that.
Yes, it's like the second one of the day. So at 10:30 Central European time, we will have send-off time hard mode, where you have a maximum of 1 HP.
Oh
So every
god.
time you jump from too high and do not roll, you die. Every time a scarab attacks you, you die, etc., etc. And you cannot rewind time, obviously, because otherwise it will be too easy. So yeah, and just after that, yeah, we will have the let's just say like the final game of the trilogy, because we had 3D, we had Arabian Night, now we will have 3D Arabian Night tomorrow.
But first, we are gonna have
A race on the first Prince of Persia ever created, so the one that got released in 1989. Ooh,
crazy.
yeah.
But yeah,
So stay tuned. Thanks again, Gus, for this run.
yeah, no
And
problem.
yeah, so we will be right back.